Guys, this is Mafrorific with another Minecraft video. So I'm here on MassiveCraft and I'm just about to hack their economy, or at least try. So first I got to give you a little quick backstory. So I'm playing MassiveCraft again. For those of you who watch my channel or have subscribed, you may be aware that some time ago I did a review of this server, and I'm back now after 6 months of not playing. And I'm starting to build, again, a structure similar to the one I built last time. If those of you playing MassiveCraft happen to come across a rather large castle like this that was no longer claimed because my faction, after not playing for a while, essentially dissolved. And then you went in here and you just looted the heck out of it. You would have found just tons and tons of diamonds and emeralds, iron, gold. I think we had like a dub or so of gold blocks, just stacks and stacks of all that stuff. And it's all gone now. So I'm starting from scratch. And so in order to give myself an unfair advantage, I'm going to try to hack the MassiveCraft economy. Now, the MassiveCraft economy is a really interesting one in the sense that there is no server shop. So all transactions between or buying and selling occurs between players. And a lot of it takes place within TP Market, where I've just come right here. And I have to apologize, my FPS always slows down when I go to the market here. I'm not sure why that is. They've just got probably lots of signs and shops and chests and all that kind of stuff, and it slows things down. But what I've done is I've done the same thing that I did last time, which is I've put together a book of values, a price guide for ores, and it has all the prices, the best sellers, the best buyers for diamonds, emeralds, gold, iron, lapis lazuli, redstone, coal, quartz, glowstone, and quartz. I compiled this just a few days ago. It's the day after Thanksgiving right now when I'm recording this, and it's got just tons of information in here. And I'm going to use this in order to try to get an unfair advantage by arbitraging those people that are selling for less than others are buying it for. A perfect example here is glowstone. So I see S9 here is selling glowstone for a really low price. And what this means right here is that for every piece of glowstone dust, it costs 0.03 regals. Regals are the currency on this server, and I have to buy a minimum of 40 of these. So that probably means 10 blocks of glowstone. Now, just for comparison, you can see the different prices out here. So this guy is selling it really, really low compared to most others on the server. And then there are people that are buying it from chest shops for higher than this amount. So let's see, people are buying it for 0.09, 0.08, 0.06. Looks like at least the first three sellers I can make some money off of. So I'm going to see how I do here. Now, for my starting point, you can see I've got 20 regals in my balance. So it's pretty poor. It says even I can't afford 1 week of taxes in my own faction. So I've got to make some money here. So off we go. And I'm going to take you with me and we'll see how this does. So let's start off with S9. So first off, the way that what that means is that the inner ring of shops here, these are rich shops. These are the big shops. They're expensive. Rich shop 1, rich shop 2, and so on. They go around here, and there's a bunch of them. And then on the outer ring, you have the S shops. These are just shops. So S1, S2, and so on. And then finally, you got the cheap seats out here, which are the cheap shops, and a lot of them are not even in use right now. I have noticed that the marketplace has lost about a third of the members that it used to have relative to 6 months ago. So I'm not sure exactly why that is, but that's the case. So here's shop 9. So in my little book here that I've put together, I indicate that by RS stands for rich shop, S stands for shop, and CS for cheap shop. So S9 is selling glowstone cheap. Let's see if we can find it. Here it is right here. So yeah, so 10 blocks for 1 regal. I'm going to see if they have any in stock. Hopefully they do. Yep. So I'm buying some right now. I'm going to buy, I just spent 5 regals. That's a quarter of the money that I have. I just got 50 glowstone. And you can see there's my 50 glowstone that I just got, and my money is now down by 5 regals. And I'm going to see if I can go sell this for a profit right now and just hack this economy. So let's see, the buyers here, Cheap Shop 71 and RS20 are both selling it for quite a bit. Let's go to Cheap Shop 71 first, shall we? I think this is Cheap Shop 71 right here. And here's glowstone. So I should be able to left click to sell it for 8 for 5. So we just bought 10 for 1. So this would be a great profit if he's, so I just sold 8 for 3, or I'm sorry, 8 for 3, that's right. I would be buying it for 5, but this is pretty good here. And let's see, I don't have enough items to sell, so I've sold 48. And let's see what my money is at right now, 33 regals. So I've just added 13 regals, more than 50% more. So I'm going to go do this one more time, and then we'll see what else we have. We have all sorts of arbitrage opportunities, trade opportunities with emeralds, with iron. There was a lot for iron, if I recall, and a bunch of other things there as well. So where am I going? Yeah, shop 9. That's right. So shop 8, and then shop 9's right over here. So let's see how much I can buy of this. I think I can just, just keep buying this as much as I can. I might just go crazy here. Now I may end up getting stuck with with some blocks. So they're out of stock. I just bought now over 4 stacks. If you consider the first purchase that I made, let's see how much of this I'm able to sell right here. And you can see I'm doing this just running back and forth. Now, a regal is, it's the smallest unit, but it's actually somewhat difficult to get. You typically players are operating in dark rooms where mobs spawn. And let me just go ahead and do this right here. And every time they kill a mob, there's a chance that mob might drop a regal. And so I'm just selling this right here to Eternal Dragon 91. Okay, so I filled up this guy's chest. I still have 58 blocks left. I don't mind having 58 blocks. Now my money is currently 78 regals. You saw I started with 20. I've added, what is that, 58 regals, and I have nearly a stack of glowstone. But I'm not done. There's another shop there that's buying for that same price or so. RS20 and then RS18, RS23, all these I can make profit from. So RS20, let's try that right now. That's a rich shop. It's going to be in the center area here. Let's see what we can do. So this is Rich Shop 1. I think there's 24 of them, right? Yeah, so 20 is going to be right down here. And that's 21. This must be 20 here. So now I'm looking for the glowstone and see if I can find that. Here it is, right up here. So I'm going to start selling, see if there's any room in that chest. And there is. So that's it. I've sold down to 10 blocks right there. Pretty neat. And let's just see what I'm doing right now. 96 regals. I've almost quintupled my money, and that's just the very first trade. So it's fantastic. All right, check out Redstone. The differences between these are insane. Look at this. There's 4 people selling it for 0.017 or less, and we've got people buying it, 2 of them, 3 of them for 0.017 or more. So there's definitely some opportunities for money to be made. So let's start off with S9 here, and then we'll also check out RS22. All right, so here we are. We're at Fortuna's shop. She's selling 64 redstone blocks for 5. Let's see if she has any in stock. Yes, she does. So I'm buying it by the stack now. I'm going to buy 4 stacks. I just invested 20 um, into this right now. I may be back here. So that's a pretty good price. And we'll see what we're able to sell this for. RS18, RS23, either of those would be great. So just down the road here to RS18. Here we've got redstone blocks, and he is actually buying them for 10. So we just bought them for 5. He's buying them for 10. Let's see if he's got room in his inventory. Yes, check that out. We just sold 32 redstone blocks. So just to be, I bought 64 for 5. I just sold 32 for 10. Look at this, insane. Okay, so we were only able to do that once, but that was still a nice little profit right there. Let's see who else I'm going to. RS23 is next on the list. That's Rich Shop 23, right next door. So we bought this 64 for 5, and right next door we're going to try to sell it 32 for 6. And we did. Literally right next door, we're doubling our money. Crazy. Here's RS20. We bought 64 for 5. We're now going to sell it for 10 if there's room. And there is. Look at this. All right, we just sold everything, and we're now at 122 regals. I'm going to go do some more of this while I can. So let's just do a few more here. Just bought 4 stacks of redstone blocks. I'm running over here. Check that out. So we just made money, and I've got a stack of redstone. So looking again at money, we're now at 132 regals. Remember, we started at 20 regals, and now I'm getting a nice collection of blocks that I need anyway. So let's see if there's more to sell. RS11 and RS16 will both make money from this. Now, each time we go down, we're making a little bit less money, but there's another chance of this happening. So RS11, RS16. Knowledge is power, especially in a market like this. And so this book is just fantastic. If you want it, I am going to just shamelessly pitch it right here because it's so useful whenever you need to buy blocks or whatever. I mean, this is just ores, but I think ores are probably the thing that people buy most. And if ever you want to buy ores, this is I think, an indispensable tool for buying those ores. So here we are. Let's see, we've got any redstone block. So 64 for 8. So we bought them for 5. We're going to try selling them for 8. And we did it. So we could do more of this now. Why not? Why not? It's totally worth it. It's a 60% return on our investment, or I should say 160% return on our investment. All right, I just bought 10 stacks of redstone blocks from Thortuna for 5 regals each. I'm going to try to turn that 50 regal investment into 80 regals. So I'm just filling this up now, trying to sell 10. Looks like there's plenty of room here. And I've cleaned it out. Let's check my money now. 170 regals. Let's do some more. And Thortuna is finally out of stock. So I've gotten a nice bit of profit from these redstone sellers. I could do more, but let's move on to other things. What have we got here? Here I am. I'm just buying everything I can from Nick Furno here. This redstone block is super, super cheap, and I'm just making more money. It's super easy, and every time I do this, I'm making a nice profit. So let's see, where are we going with this? We're taking this to Melbosha, and we just bought quite a bit. Let's see, we are up to a few more stacks here, and we're selling it for a nice profit. Oh, it looks like she's just out. It's okay, we have other people to sell this to as well. Going to sell it here. We paid very little. What do we pay for this? 21 for 20. So we can make a nice profit here. And that's it. So we've got 40 blocks left, but we've made a profit. Let's see where our money's at now. We're at 211 regals. Not too shabby. Well, guys, that is it. I'm done with my little shopping spree for now. I spent about 20 minutes. I got myself 40 blocks of redstone, 10 blocks of glowstone, and most importantly, I went from 20 regals. That's all I had to start with, and here I am at 211 regals now, more than 10 times the money I started with. As you can see, this is just an absolutely fantastic rate of return. And for those of you that want to be able to do something similar or just want to get the best deals on the ores out there, I am making this book available for purchase. Just drop me a mail. Just say mail, send Mafrorific, and let me know that you want to buy something. And let me know how many copies. I'm selling them for 100 regals each. I'm also selling old copies of previous months for those of you that like to collect books in the history of the MassiveCraft economy. I'll sell those for half price at 50 regals. This will be updated monthly and available for sale. Thanks, guys, so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like. If you'd like to see more videos like this on Minecraft, MassiveCraft, M&B, other fun games, all that kind of good stuff, subscribe to my channel. Thanks, guys. Bye.